My name is Thomas Paine, and it was exciting to see so many people here today, simply because I've been talking about a revolution for a long time, and the revolution is not going to be by the people who don't pay income tax, it's going to be by the people who do pay income tax. So it's exciting to have everybody here. I read a few excerpts from some things that Thomas Paine wrote out of his pamphlet Common Sense, and I'll just read one of those very quickly that I enjoyed the most. Society in every state is a blessing, but government, even in its best state, is but a necessary evil. In its worst state, an intolerable one.
The small businesses that are leaving, the people that are creating jobs. How long can that go on? Really? Not long. Not long. Not long. It's going to crumble, right? It just can't continue. The same situation exists in New York City. Right, 9 million people in New York City, right? And 40% of the taxes are paid by the top 242,000 people in New York City. What kind of tax structure is this, really? Is that fair?
Socialism.
No. That's exactly right. That's all I have to say. A few statistics. Information is power. We need to get informed, right, and stand up for this, or it's rapidly changing right before your eyes. We have to keep the jobs here. You know, who wants people to go to Nevada where there's no state tax? You get a 10% raise just by moving to Nevada, right?
I'm Laura Mordaunt. I live in San Luis Obispo. There wasn't anything like this going on in that city. I went to Atascadero earlier today. It was unbelievable. It's very exciting. About our freedoms that we're losing, there are freedoms that we're losing that happen. It doesn't matter what political party you're with. This is across the board. And one of them is HR, which is the House of Representatives Bill 875. You will not, when they pass this, and that's in the process of doing that, you will not be able to have an organic garden in your backyard. You will have to be permitted. Every method of growing, including at your home, will have to be permitted. And the permitting is just the beginning. State of California, not just the national government. But this is a national law.
Sir, a death tax! They tax you when you're dead! They do! Remember when they promised they would abolish the death tax? That was 20 years ago! Yeah. They said they were going to abolish, remember the contract with America? Yeah. They broke it! Which party broke it? Both parties broke it! This came from Santa Maria where 1,000 to 2,000 people gathered around what they call the Plunger Rebellion. And they held up toilet plungers! So this is the Plunger Rebellion?
This is it.
Yeah. We want to flush the current government out! How about you?
Yeah.
You got nothing but a bunch of...
Remember, drain the swamp.
Yeah, drain the swamp. It's full of politicians. How many of you would like to wake up one day and find there is no income tax?
Yeah!
Are you willing to do something about it?
I just did!
Do you know what to do about it?
Vote!
A lot of confusion on that. Today, in the 9th District Federal Court, a man most of you never heard of was supposed to be heard in front of a judicial federal magistrate. It was set for the day today. His lawsuit you can find at www.californiacommonwealth.com.
Absolutely, I know.
californiacommonwealth.com. When he first appeared and made his first argument, there was only one media person there. Can you guess who it was?
You.
Me, yes. I was there. NBC did not show up. Fox News did not show up. CNN did not show up. The BBC didn't even answer the email.
The bankers own the media.
The bank gangsters own them. What you can do is help this federal lawsuit. All you have to do is go on your computer, go click, 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 CaliforniaCommonwealth.com, check into him, sign up as a joiner. Then get the phone number for Judicial Federal Magistrate Brennan, call his clerk and say, why the hell did you take WARNKEN versus Arnold Schwarzenegger off the docket? Why did you deny his hearing on the 15th? If 15 people of you, just 15, there's at least 80, 100 people here, 15 of you call that clerk, or look it up. It's Brennan, Magistrate Brennan, but it's going up to the 3-judge panel with Carlton. He needs people like you to sign up at CaliforniaCommonwealth.com and send those federal judges. Now, what does his lawsuit do?
I think
his
a lot of those
lawsuit,
jackasses should just be laid off because they're just wasting our money because we're paying for them to go to work every day.
let me tell you what his lawsuit does. This lawsuit will kick out virtually all the lawyers and all the out of the state assembly. And the way he does it is he says the Constitution requires 1 rep for every 30,000 people.
There you go.
Not voters, people. Not voters, people. 30,000 per. We don't have that anymore. In California, we have 485,000 people per assembly person. For one assembly. The Founding Fathers said in the Federalist Papers, if you ever get beyond 30,000, you get to 40,000 people per representative, you will have absolute tyranny.
Absolutely.
What do we have?
Tyranny.
Tyranny.
Go to that website.
Go to that website. WARNKEN's lawsuit asked the federal judges in this redistricting here in California to change it. So instead of only 80 golden-haired lobbyists and lawyers in the assembly, we will have 30,000 people per rep. That will go to about 1,200 state assemblymen. And no, they won't get $120,000 a year each. Let me tell you the difference. In the little tiny state of New Hampshire, they have a little over 1 million people, but they got 400 state assemblymen. You know what they did? They recalled 2 of their 5 Supreme Court justices for rigging a divorce. And they pulled him down and said, get out of here, you're done. You know who did that? The state assembly of New Hampshire did that. The assembly held a trial. We have the same right in this state. The assembly here can put a trial on for your crooked judges, your crooked assembly people. They can have a trial in the assembly, and they should, but they won't until we get that ratio changed to 30,000 to 1, and that's what Michael WARNKEN's lawsuit. You need to go to his website, you need to call those federal judges, irritate the crap out of their clerks. Call them again and say, did you hear WARNKEN's lawsuit yet? We want 30,000 to 1, not 485,000 to 1. Even if you were a state assemblyman, or you, or me, not one of us could talk to 480,000 people. There's no way the best person.
Your representative? Have you ever gotten through?
No, you can't get through to them.
Point right there.
That's it. Even if they're the best person, which they're not.
No, they're not.
Who are they hired by? The lobbyists, the big corporations that put money in their pocket. That's why they don't listen to you. You have a government that represents the corporations. And look what's happening. Enron got away with milking California for millions of dollars. One of the board resigns and commits suicide. One, stalls it and stalls until he dies. Did you get your money back?
No.
No, you didn't. They ripped you off. Now, the ripoff is just billions and billions to AIG. What does AIG do? AIG insures the pension funds for the United States senators. Hello? Hello?
Gee, there's a surprise.
Did anybody tell you that in Fox, CNN, ABC? No.
I knew it.
I do a television show. You can go on the internet and see onsecondthought.tv. It's not .com, .tv. It's here at Pismo Beach. If you want to do something, it doesn't take a majority. It takes an irritating, relentless minority of 3%. Solution. Call you back, Joanne. 3%.